Hi. Hello, hello. How you guys doing? Hi, Lion. Play again with the fucking pad. I don't like that, but okay. Hi. A bit late. I was ironing some clothes. Actually, just one part. Uh, the shirt. Because tomorrow I will not be streaming. Because well, my company is like celebrating stuff, and I'm gonna be there. I guess I need like some proper attire for there. I'm bringing some proper attire for that occasion. Yeah. Before I continue though, I just saw that apparently there's a world premiere gameplay reveal for Sonic Frontiers, and I guess I'm gonna watch it. Let's see if it like catches my eye a bit more than last time. I kind of doubt it because I feel like Sonic games are kind of like Mario games. They're not necessarily for me. I mean, I do want to play like all these Mario games, right? But they have like this interesting style that I feel like just doesn't really click with properly. I don't fucking know. But yeah. So that's the thing. Anyway, let's watch that shit. Where is this? Let's see what this is. Oh, I probably should unmute it. There, world premiere of Sonic Frontiers gameplay.
IGN First for the month of June 2022 is all about Sonic Frontiers. We've got gameplay, we've got previews, and we've got interviews from the developers who made it all happen. All month long, we'll be diving deep into what you can expect when the game makes its way to you later down the road. First up, we've got the world premiere gameplay focusing on exploring the mysterious island that Sonic suddenly finds himself stranded on at the start of the game. Be sure to stick with IGN throughout June so you don't miss anything. Until then, here's your first look at gameplay from Sonic Frontiers.
I mean, of course, it doesn't look bad. It almost looks like too real for Sonic's cartoonish look. And am I seeing this correctly? This is 60 FPS, but I think the gameplay is captured in 30 FPS. Okay. Oh boy. The fuck? He messed up! I swear he messed up. Okay. Jesus Christ. The slow walker is kind of funky. Where are the enemies, by the way? Oh, there they are. Jesus Christ. So far it looks like giving me headaches. Headaches? Yeah, I don't know, it's like... It feels like all over... I mean... I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be fun, but at the same time, it's... I don't know. Maybe this is more of, you know, this feels like it's more of those games where it's better to play it instead of watch it, because if you watch it, it feels like so not good. I don't know. The fuck? Where's Eggman? Is he called Eggman in... He is called Eggman in English, right? Is he also called Dr. Robotnik? Oh, okay, so, wait, so... Oh, so hi, Kuma. Wait, so is he, like, in English, is he always called Dr. Robotnik? To in English? I know that he's like two names, which is, well, one is Dr. Robotnik and one is Eggman. But I think in German, for example, I think we only call him Dr. Robotnik because, well... Ah, okay. I kind of imagined this would happen, so... And I guess it's right. What a loser! Didn't get it on first try. What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Sonic is one of these games that work the best in a 2D environment. And I feel like this really shows. Sonic is more of a 2D game. So far the world seems empty. Yeah, I don't know why they went with the... See, this is actually what I hate, like this whole open world approach. Like, there's games where it works. GTA, it works because GTA is built for this, you know? But it's built to be open world because you just you're supposed to walk around in a big city that you potentially know, and like, you know, walk around, and you have like these. It's it's sandbox. It's not. What is it really sandbox? Kind of sandbox. It's not. It's not 100% there because I think sandbox basically means you can do whatever you want. go wherever you want. And in that sense, I guess GTA has some limitations, so it's sandbox-ish. But same for, but yeah, like Sonic. I'm not sure if this is like the approach it should have. I want to see the comments. Like a tech demo. No, I don't. I don't hate this guy, but and I notice his whole persona is like revolves around it. That's not my type. This looks like an indie project and a triple A game at the same time. As awesome as this looks, the open world will need lots of enemies to keep getting boring. This looks genuinely fun. However, like frequent popping, terrible bird animation, and weird tricks. How did nobody notice this shit is in 30 FPS? I swear this is in 30 FPS. I know it says 60. Like the video is 60, but the gameplay was captured in 30. I swear. It's like not fluid enough. Or like something out, or this is 60 FPS and something else is wrong with this video. Because I see like very small stutters every now and then, and I feel like these small stutters is something that only happens on 30 FPS. 40 something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's definitely not 60. What could be like when he slow walks, right? It kind of gives me the feeling it might be 60. But the moment he starts like fast walking, it like dips lower. But yeah. Again, this like what I've just seen. If this wasn't a Sonic game and like maybe something else, I could be interested because like what they have built, like how the game, like how the world looks, sure. But like in Sonic universe, I'm not really sure if that's like a good thing. Also, I forgot. There's this website. I'm gonna pin this in my Discord as well. For future reference. So I have it in my Discord as well. This website, which always shows the latest trailers. I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, this has nothing like uploaded yet. Although I feel like this will upload like this trailer, for example, because this is definitely like, part. I would consider it like part of the E3 recap. I still hope they will eventually rename this because well we have E3 is dead. I think E3 is done. Like I don't think E3 will ever recover. Um it's been has been going for over 27 years. Well, 26 I guess because this year is not gonna have. It's actually not. I think that's the first time it's. Wait, they actually did like announce they stopped doing it. Wait, ESA formally announced on March that they had opted to cancel both the physical and any digital event for E3 in 2022, though plan to return with a physical show in 2023. To be honest, I think this is kind of like a coup de grace to the E3 kind of thing. And it really feels like John Keeley's Summer Game Fest is like what has like will replace it completely eventually, and it's just gonna be like a um what's it called? Just gonna be a digital event from now on. I think like it makes it easier for the devs, for the publishers, for the presenters, for the organizers, because there's not a lot to organize. I feel like maybe like organize who is gonna present at which time, but you know, like they can all do it digitally, so they don't have to fly out people to some place. Um, yeah, it's I think this is gonna be the new E3 from now on, the Summer Game Fest, until I guess Jeff Keighley gives up, but I doubt it. Also, I just realized partner lineup Bloober team. So seeing Bloober team on this one might actually mean, and I don't want to say it because I've heard. I mean, I still have to play the games, right? Aside from, I mean, I did play Layers of Fear, which I think was good. It was good, not like wow, but it was good. Um, but they also made, I think they made Blair's Witch, which I think was okay. They made, okay, Observer was fine actually. Observer was a fine game. Um, they made the Medium, which was, I think it was okay, from what I've heard. I think I actually have that game. But I've also not touched it. No, I have not. Okay. Medium. No, I actually don't. Okay. Um. So yeah, might actually mean because they have a partnership with Konami. Seeing them on this lineup might actually mean there will be a new Silent Hill announcement. Um, I know there's a lot of rumors, and I don't really care about these rumors because it's always the same, and I actually always hope they're false. Because I don't want Konami to touch these IPs anymore. Yeah, I just don't want them to touch hi Wix. Fuck you. I don't want them to touch the IPs anymore. Why? Because MGS, like Metal Gear as a whole series, not just MGS, has been done for everything. It's Chinku game. It was on, I guess, pretty much every console aside from some Nintendo consoles. It had a Game Boy game, Super Nintendo. Was it Nintendo? I think it was Super Nintendo. PS1, 2, 3, 4, Xbox 360 and beyond. So like, yeah, Xbox 360, and now that it has like that there's backwards, like proper backwards compatibility. You can play the HD collection on Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X. You got a mobile game with, I think, Metal Gear Touch. You got an arcade game. I'm pretty sure that's an arcade game because it's called Metal Gear Arcade. There was a game called Metal Gear. Uh, yeah, it is. Stop. This game has been butchered, or like made into everything. It is. And I feel like there's a time when a series should just like be done with. Like, don't stop touching it. And I feel like Metal Gear is at that point. It had ups and downs. It is at its lowest point right now with Survive and Pachinko. MGS5 was okay, but story-wise, it lacked. It was, well, bad in comparison to 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, on Peace Walker 4, not really, because 4 was like, yeah, midlife crisis times. It was at that point a good while ago, really, and I feel like let's just. Why does there always have to be a new game in a very well-known franchise? It's the same with Bloodborne. Why does there have to be another Bloodborne? Why can't it just not be this one? It's not necessarily a masterpiece for me, right? Like I enjoy DS3 more than Bloodborne. But why does it have, like, a lot of people think Bloodborne is a masterpiece. So why does a masterpiece have to have a sequel? Only so that people can explore more of the world. Why can't it just be a mystery? You know, like it's done. Like this game is done. Why does it need a sequel? I don't know. And if I remember correctly, Miyazaki is also one of those people who does not want to do sequels. Dark Souls being like the only one where he was like, yep, I'm gonna do another one. Or was forced to do it. I don't know, like the specifics, but came back for these three. And the same was Metal Gear. Kojima was done with Metal Gear after MGS2, and then after MGS3, and then 4, and then Peace Walker, and then 5, and then he actually got fired, and then he was finally done, and he was able to move on. Death Stranding is not gonna be like my game of the century or something, but it was an okay game. He was finally able to do something new. So why not just let Metal Gear end right there? And it's the same with Silent Hill. Silent Hill also has gone through a lot. There were many positive things about the series 1, 2, 3, 4. I've played them. I've heard. I can only say I've heard, but like the other games, I think Book of Memories, Downpour. There was some other. I think like there were 4 more games or something. Um, like 2 more games. Weren't that great? With apparently Downpour being like the shittiest out of them. And I've seen Eternal Enigma. He's like speedrunning Downpour, and it is kind of weird. Um, so yeah, again, like a serious. I mean, again, okay. Here's the thing: Silent Hills from Kojima could have potentially been good, and I know that people celebrate PT a lot, and it has this like mysterious legacy now, right? Because it got never made into full game. But who knows if Silent Hill would have actually been amazing just because Kojima was working on it and he gave us the PT demo. Who knows? Maybe he would have failed as well. We will never know. We only know that we got PT. He was fine. Like was a fantastic tech demo. But again, we don't know if Silent Hills from Kojima and Guillermo del Toro would have been like this amazing Silent Hill game. And now they gave it to Bloober Team, which people from the Silent Hill community say is not that great of a dev team for Silent Hill, because it's like this, like more of an indie dev is supposed to do, like, follow these big footsteps of Silent Hill. I don't know. Just let it die. It's just my opinion. I know everyone shares it, and I know there's a lot of people who would love a new Silent Hill game, just so they have a new Silent Hill. And there's probably a lot of Metal Gear fans who would love to have a new Metal Gear game just to have a new Metal Gear game. But I would like to have, like, I would just let it rest. I'd rather have no more games of these series or franchises than have a bad game, potentially bad game. You know, because I don't know, it's over. Like, all stories have been told on the main characters. Snake is done. Big Boss is done. Raiden is okay. Raiden is the only character who could still move on with a Revengeance 2, but I mean, I guess I could live with a Revengeance 2, but again, like, not, it was technically done as well. He was just butchered in 4 and then had to be this butchered version and Revengeance as well. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I just wish they would stop. No more, please. And Dark Souls, it was kind of forced with DS2. Mm, I mean, he wasn't forced. His team just, I guess, his team was just, I guess, I can't really say how it was with MGS2, with DS2. Like if uh Namco really just said, "Hey, we want another one, so make one." Um, but yeah, I don't know. Death Stranding is overhyped, and DS2 will be again let down. I don't know what to think of a potential Death Stranding 2. If there is gonna be a Death Stranding 2, I don't think he can continue this whole isolation stuff because, well, he technically predicted corona. He predicted COVID technically. Um, but this part is over, right? So he has to like go somewhere else with predictions. Um, so the next step would be digitalization of humans. Like go even further with that. I don't know. Johnny and Meryl's adventures? No, stop. But yeah. Um Again. Metal Gear, Silent Hill, I feel like don't need more games. Just let them die. It's not a they are not battlefields or Call of Duties that have become these cash cows. These meaningless cash cows, right? Like I feel like people just like FIFA. Sorry. Um EA Sports Football Club or something was it called? I forgot. What was it called? FIFA game? Uh EA Sports FIFA. EA Sports FC. Okay. Um yeah. This game, this is like meaningless releases, right? Like there's barely any change. Feels the same. Just like the trickets or jerseys are different. Um Players play a different team. But overall, like barely any change. Um so yeah, I don't know. EA is gonna be part of this. interesting because I thought they canceled their EA Play for this year, so I wonder how they will be involved in this. Maybe through Xbox. Um, although I guess we don't really know how they will be like involved, like any of these companies will be involved. 2K might be announcing BioShock 4. Activision probably gonna announce new Call of Duty, which is I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Weird because there's already a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but yeah, let's just call them Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2 again. Fuck no. I don't get it. This is like I don't know. I don't get it. Atlas. Atlas is the company. Wait, I'm gonna put on music. Um, Atlas is the company behind Persona. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Wait, there is a Shin Megami Tensei out, right? Like this one was released. Yeah, this one was released for the Switch. Okay, so I'm wondering. I guess now people are wondering what they bring, like the release next. I don't know. Up this. Okay. Bandai Namco. Actually, no idea what Bandai Namco is gonna like show. The Bloober team. Silent Hill potentially. Capcom might, if the leak is true with PlayStation, they might be showing the DLC for Resident Evil 8 plus information for VR. Like I think Resident Evil 8 VR, which sounds okay. Sounds good at first. But knowing Capcom's history so far, this is gonna be an exclusive to Oculus or PlayStation, one or the other, and that sucks. Because that means yet again no VR game for my index. Fucking hate it. They should be working together and not like make everything exclusive to a certain platform. Coffee Stain, what is that company? Oh, they made Goats. And they had Valheim. Okay. Sons of Conquest. Sanctum. Satisfactory. Okay. Interesting. What else do we have? Deep Silver is the Dead Island people. I think they're gonna. Oh yeah, and Saints Row. Rest of Deep Silver games. Saints Row. Oh wait, isn't Volition? Oh, okay, okay. They're still under Deep Silver. Okay. So probably gonna show more of the new Saints Row. I think this. I think it hasn't been released yet, right? The new Saints Row. No. Okay, so they might be showing a new Saints Row title. I like updates, whatever the fuck. Devolver Digital. I kinda hope they will show Terranil and like maybe announce a release date, because I'm still waiting for this one. This beautiful fucking game, okay? This one is fucking awesome. Oh! I like this game a lot. And funnily enough, this game is from the devs, Free Lives, who made Broforce. Fucking Broforce, man. Team, please. Team? God. Go to YouTube then. Team, you failing me again. Was... But did something happen, by the way? Oh, okay. Launch trailer. How do you go from this? This. How do you go from this to this? Like, it's kind of impressive, to say the least. But yeah. What's next? Devolver Digital. I don't know. They could. You know what they will show. They will do the next E3 presentation. I fucking love it. Devolver Digital E3 21. I think this is Shadow Warriors 3. Yeah, the presentations are amazing.
This is our first year of bringing you the very best of what video games have to offer.
Lots of changes at Devolver since the last time we were here.
Old, outdated, irrelevant.
She's straight busted.
I've got something better.
Today is only the beginning. The future of video games and the future's future.
You're gonna be one bad motherfucker.
I don't give a flipping freak about stupid live video game events.
Hello.
I need you to help me stop the future's feature. Puppet on a million strings. Mine.
Sure about that?
This is the future, media.
What's next? The future.
Hell yeah.
So then, you know, we kind of wrap it up after that. I'm thinking it's like a 4-5 year deal. Huh? I mean, huh? Right?
I think it's shit garbage.
fucking shit garbage.
I mean,
It's a dumb idea that'll never work. And you're an asshole for thinking it up. Who thinks this shit
it
up?
was me. I thought
An
the shit.
asshole thinks this shit up. We're not doing a 4-year-long series of narrative videos about the features, whatever the shit.
Devolver Digital Cinematic
You
Universe.
shut your fucking face.
That was supposed to be me, right? My face. Is that even legal?
All Devolver Digital new hires release wholly any work likeness attribution and/or image rights upon execution of an employment contract, clear as day. Basically, we can do whatever we want with your likeness, even if it is some stupid deepfake video abomination or whatever.
Enough! Enough of this. You, less talking, more typing. You, I don't like it. The internet would never buy it. We produce video games at Devolver Digital, and damn good ones, I'm told. Now, get the hell out of my conference room and take your dumb movie idea with you.
Yeah, but listen, it's not just a dumb movie idea. It's a multi-layered narrative universe. You don't understand. This is art. This is painting with light. This is cinema. Cinema.
Well? Listen, Slimes, it is a goddamn white-hot arms race out there. A hype-eats-hype, media-fueled intimidation game, a boss mode, knuckle-fuck nut-kick. And we are falling way the mother-effing ever shit behind. Melissa, do the numbers.
Yeah, so in the
It's bad, people. Real type bad. We need a fresh perspective. Something wild. Something stunning. Something new but not too new, but new enough so that it seems new to those know-it-all know-nothings in the know, you know?
Actually, ma'am, I think...
No.
Record scratch. What? Who are you and why are you making noises at me?
Ma'am, Nina Struthers, I'm an adjunct under-executive on the marketing team. I'm gunning for Synergy Officer one day.
Why are you pouring the coffee?
Because we need coffee.
Grab it, Hackjaw. Nina, is it? Put the coffee down and talk at my face.
Well, the thing of it is, a few of us were talking and...
Monetization as a service.
See?
What he said.
That's got to be the most ridiculous.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to what they do this year, because well, it's Devolver Digital. I love it. They have amazing ideas. Kind of. I mean, they have ideas that should hopefully never be real, but they will be real eventually because the companies. What else do we have? Digital Extremes. Who's that? Canadian dev team. Owned by Liu Technologies Holdings Limited. The fuck up. They port games. I suppose. Because this is used to me they are best known for creating Warframe. Oh, okay. That makes more sense now. Because I didn't really think of them as being the devs for Unreal Tournament. Yeah. What else? Dotemu? .emu? I guess .emu? The French video game publisher and dev based what do they make? Oh, they are Metal Slug devs, okay. Oh, is that the new the TMNT game? I think people were like looking forward to this. I don't know though. What else? EA. I suppose new trailer for Battlefield 2042, although this game is like dead at this point. Let me see the numbers right now. Battlefield 2042 currently has 1,700 people playing it. And Battlefield V has 3,800 playing it. So yeah. 2042 is dead. Although maybe they will come back when there's a new update and people will check it out and then see if it's better or not. Epic Games, I guess new Fortnite stuff. Does Epic Games even do anything anymore aside from Fortnite and Unreal Engine? Do they have like anything else they do? Yes, I know they have the store, but you know, Products. I forgot they bought people. List of games by Epic Games. Here we go. Alan Wake was not really games published as Epic Games Publishing. Rumbleverse, Archetype Tale, PC Building Sim 2. Okay. They don't really have anything themselves right now in the pipeline. Got it. It's funny how they canceled Unreal Tournament. They canceled a game that is named after their engine and was their most successful first-person shooter. Interesting. What next? Focus Entertainment. I forgot what Focus Entertainment did again. Focus Entertainment. I know them, but I just don't remember the games. Farm Sim. Insurgency. Oh, they released Heartspace. Yeah. A Plague Tale. Yeah. I don't know what they could announce then. Frost Giant. I don't want to go through all of these. Humble Games. Mediatonic. Mediatonic are the guys behind Fall Guys. They will probably announce like maybe a new season. MiHoYo were the guys behind Genshin, right? So probably new Genshin stuff. Netflix, I don't care. PlayStation, we'll see what they have tomorrow. Although not tomorrow, on Friday. But I can't watch it because it's like at midnight. I'm not gonna stay up until midnight just to watch 30 minutes of potential disappointment. Sega probably gonna show more of. They will probably show more of Sonic and maybe a new Total War game. And then I'm like out of ideas what Sega could show. Square Enix could potentially show new Final Fantasy 16 stuff, although it doesn't really I don't necessarily care for it, because if stuff happens with Final Fantasy 16, I will only be able to play that game 3 years after its initial release, because first it's gonna be PlayStation exclusive, then it's gonna come to PC and it's gonna be Epic Games exclusive, and then it comes to Steam. So 3 years probably after I can play it. And I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy 7 still hasn't made it to PC. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 Remake still hasn't made it to PC, so I guess the year's not over yet. Let me see, Final Fantasy 7 Remake was released on PC in December. So I guess in December 2022 that will be on Steam, potentially. Who knows? I don't know. Shame. Sega, Square, Skybound Games, I don't know, Steam. I guess Steam is just being shown here potentially because of, well, they will probably do their own Summer Game Fest. Just like they did the previous summers. Which is basically just play demos and see what the future holds. I'm still waiting for this game to maybe get some new info for Punk 2. But I'm not really sure if this game will ever come out. It would be awesome. Because this played like... This really played like what a new Fear could play like, you know? And you know... Oh man, it's so over the top. Nice aim, bro. I wish Monolith would see this and be like, oh boy, we have to make a new Fear. Sorry, it will never happen. That will be awesome, man. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Why are they showing this? I was like, outtakes? Oh. Oh. I gotta say though, the beginning was fucking awesome. I love that transition, like the action heavy music. It's just so... Oh man, I would love to play this. Oh, this is from Team 17. Progress update. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. New demo. New demo teaser trailer. Sorry for not keeping you homies in the loop. We have spent a while working on the prologue and optimizing as well as hard maps and getting things ready for this demo. Great progress has been made and we are getting closer and closer to the demo release date on June 13th. What is that date? 13th, it's Monday. Oh, it sucks. We will provide more information and maybe teasers to about new stuff we've added and changed before the demo drops and you all get to experience it for yourself. We're very excited to see you try out a snippet game we all have worked so very hard on. Holy shit. Also, there was more updates. What the fuck? Why did I not get the... Oh wait, I rarely read them, right? We have been making a ton of progress for Trepang in January. A brief update for a brief month. This month has been very busy for us. We have been working on cutscenes, visual tweaks, and the boss battle for the second mission. So busy, so heckin' busy. Okay, I just wanna see that trailer. I'm fired up. Let's see. I think this is the new trailer. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. see. I'm pretty sure this is the Unreal Engine 4 they use for this game.
Control, this is Foxtrot Actual. We're checking a maintenance tunnel now. I ain't calling until I see a dead body. Got you now, motherfucker!
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? I remember, I'm pretty sure it was the first mission, but I don't remember you could have 2 shotguns. By the way, their transitions in the trailers are fucking amazing. I love like that music and stuff. Like right.
Got you now, motherfucker!
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna look forward to this. Okay, so June 13th. Mark this down on your. I don't know. Mark this down somewhere. I'm gonna play that. You know, that actually makes me realize they said June 13th, right? Is gonna be the drop of the demo. I kind of have a feeling that's also the time when the potential Steam game Next Fest or something starts. Because I don't really see why they would release a new demo just like that. You know, I feel like this has like something to do doing their own stuff. That's cool. Look forward to that. Heavily. I wanna play it. To Record Festival, Warner Bros. Games. I think Warner Bros. Games is gonna do like more I think what's it called? Gotham Knights. And then we have the Xbox X Bethesda conference. Yeah. So gonna be an interesting time again. An interesting June, because it seems like that's the only that's the thing. It's June again, right? Everything happens in June. All the announcements. We will see if God of War gets some time. Although PlayStation State of Play is PlayStation said, or like Sony's, I guess PlayStation, yeah. PlayStation said this next State of Play is gonna be about third-party games and the PlayStation VR 2. We'll see what they show. Also, hi, Pink and Orange and Gold. How you doing? Did they finally show something? Probably not. No? Verdict yet? Verdict. Depp trial. No verdict yet. God damn it. Will the jury announce the decision? When can you watch? I do have a feeling they will announce it today, but can't be sure. What is this?
I think it's amusing.
Oh, it's just a repeater. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep this open, but who knows when they will finally announce them. So yeah, let's play games. To be fair though, I've been thinking, and again I saw Lyric, I got influenced, I guess, and the influencing part was Vampire Survivors. Play that. Vampire Survivors. Vampire. I actually forgot. Is it being... Was this No, this was not captured, right? Capture... Vampire... Here we go. Okay. Should be fine now, right? Yeah. Let's play with Arca. I haven't finished this one. I mean, I have finished this one, but I couldn't redo it. Like, I couldn't, like, repeat another victory. So I'm gonna do this again. Ah. By one. By the way, if Eli is still here, do you still have headaches? If you do, have you drank enough? That might be one reason you have headaches. Let's go with Magic Wand, I guess. Fire. Imagine drinking. Shut up. There we go. Shut up, game. Ah. Ah. I am making all the mistakes. Good bracer. Ah! Oh, fuck me. more levels. How much more fire want? Right? I could really need some. Can I please have some food now? Please! Please! Why is one more projectile? Okay. Nice. Let's go with fire. Fuck you! Stop touching me. Oh god, that was not a good idea. Please heal. Please. Please. Ah! Ah! Okay. Yeah. Goes King Bible then. I wish it would have given me the birds. But I guess with the book, I will at least have like some safety around me if it ever gets evolved, obviously. I guess I'm gonna get the knife now. Ah! I'm dead. Yep. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, I am really fucking bad at this game. Fires one more projectile. Once per rank allows to remove an item from level up choices for the rest of the run. Gains 3% more experience per rank. Increases enemy arrives once with and health. One. This one. Gets 10% more coins per rank. Okay. We'll continue. Time for food. So have fun with this music for. Okay. Back. You know, beautiful thing about this game is you can play and you can eat. There you go. I should probably still pay attention to what is happening on the screen. Let's go with wand. Excuse me. So, go with X. I did accidentally pick it up. Evo. Oh man, I don't know which one I should take. I think more damage. Ah! X. Oh. Need some more levels, man. Like, level 10 is like mandatory for I think level before minute 5. If you want to like get somewhere in this. Gonna go with Ebony. Okay, fire. Yeah, run. Please. Up. Fire. Peace. Blum, blum, blum. Up there for a moment. A green one, please. Thank you. Yes. Get chest, please. That's good. Good lightning ring. Was not smart. Ups. Ow. Uh-oh. Fuck you! I think I'm, again, way too weak. X. Wasn't there a bat? Like a glowing bat? What the fuck? What happened to that one? Uh-oh. There was food. much. Ow. Yeah. Ebony. Oh shit. Nice. Okay. Next time I level up, I might actually get or like the next time I get a fuck. Next time I get a chest, I will be able to oh. Upgrade the fireballs, which is good. What's a hi, Tucker? How are you doing? Procrastinating a bit. How about me? Do good. It's worse. Please, Mr. Mantis person, die before the 11-minute mark. Thank you very much. That would be of much help. Go. I'm doing good. Yeah. Life is going... like, currently it's going in the right direction, I suppose. Ah! Fuck! Unlike this game, obviously. I'm dead. Fuck this game. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have beaten this game in the past. Without, like, on hyper mode as well. But yeah, for some reason I just can't do it anymore. Hmm. Tesla's Elon Musk asked employees to return to office or leave the company in an email. In quotes, Everyone at Tesla is required to spend a minimum of 40 hours in the office per week. If you don't show up, we will assume you have resigned, the email read. Okay. Oh. One way of making people leave the company. Yeah. To be fair though, I have to admit, I do not like 100% home office. Like, I think that's too much freedom for the individual. And at the same time, I think when you have 100% home office, people will, well, miss out on social contacts. And, well, humans are social, is a social species. So, I think there should always be a little bit of mandatory office time in your contract. But there should never be, also I just realized I have this black bar on the top. Sorry for that. There we go, now it's gone. Yeah, like forcing people to the office in these times, although, you know, I mean, COVID is not over, and there's like a new virus on the horizon with that monkeypox. But yeah, I think like there should be a healthy mix between the two, in my opinion. Let me just check. I might be going to the toilet. It depends on if it's occupied. If it is, I'm gonna go to the toilet. If not, I guess I'm gonna play one more. I don't know. I'm gonna play something else. Sure. I know it was like a short trip back to Vampire Survivors, but we're back. back. What are you gonna do? Oh shit! Verdict will be read at 3 p.m. ET. Let's see, 3 p.m. ET. What is that? In 50 minutes. Verdict will be read in 50 minutes. So, we will today know if Johnny Depp wins his case or not. Probably not. I think it will be a draw. It will either be a draw or Amber Heard wins, which is a shame, but well. Yeah, I mean, so like Johnny Depp basically won. Like from the outs, like from his image has been restored, more or less. I don't know if he will like get back onto like Hollywood basically. And if like Amber Heard will be like thrown out of Hollywood, that is to be seen. But I think he got enough support now that he will get a little bit of his life back. Yeah. Hmm. Should I play? You know what, Battlefield? Fuck you guys. Battlefield it is. Bum bum ba dum. I don't know. Those two is just too good. That's one of the very few OSTs actually that I can listen to without having to fear that I might get DMCA'd. Because maybe they gave permission for it, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Armory. Assignment. Kill 7 enemies in a life. Be doable. I'm gonna play on... What the fuck is it? Will not play there. Let's try and get on this map. I want to go on Almaj. So I can then from this map I can go to this and then to this. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum. Yeah. You know what? Let's just go on this one. Whatever. Boom. Bum ba bum bum. This one.
Keep it up. We have enough objectives to sway the outcome.
Wir müssen das Ziel da erobern.
Beep 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 beep. Beep. Hi. Right. Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh. Ah, I messed up. Not good. Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me.
Seht ihr das? Verdammt gefährlich.
Okay. Single-handedly. No! Please rescue me.
Hilft mir irgendwer, ihr müsst mir helfen. Helft mir verdammt nochmal.
Please. Thank you. Oh. God damn it.
Ich sterbe. Helft mir.
Okay, I think this time he will not be able to get me.
Helft mir.
No. Unfortunately.
Erobert das Ziel dort. Macht schon.
It's also kind of funny how you can just like jump over the freaking ships and boats over here. It just works. Ah!
Objective Bertha has been lost. We must take the enemy's objective to stay in this fight.
Yeah. How many kills do I need? 20 more. Only 20 more kills. Yeah. Hey there.
Gefahr da drüben!
Hi there. Okay. Ow. Well, I'm not gonna try that again. Now at least. No! Oh god. Yes. I hate tanks. That gun's really OP. Yum, 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 yum. Oh. Dead. Yeah. I think the shotgun is not best weapon to use here. We switch to this. Sometimes the spawns are a bit weird in this game. Like I'm trying to spawn on C, and what I'm getting is like basically I spawn in my home base. This one makes more sense. Holy shit, this gun sucks. Mim.
Alles klar. Wir müssen das Ziel dort erobern.
The fuck? Asshole.
Granate, runter.
Ow. I keep forgetting that I have like there's like an entrance on this side that I can use to be go upstairs. Forgetting about it. Right here. Entrance. Okay.
Good, we've taken objective Anton.
I definitely do not like this gun. Difficult to shoot. Like you have to constantly tap in order to shoot. Can't do that. It's not good enough. Dude, like all these guns just 10 times better. Fuck this gun. Does that gun have like maybe something that makes it way better? Switch weapons faster, move 60 faster while aiming with your weapon, hip fire becomes more accurate, improves accuracy. Well, this gun really sucks. Go with this one. The fuck is this? Alrighty. The fuck is this? Okay, let's go back to E. I'm gonna get shot from behind. I can see it happening. You know, mate.
Soldiers, we have lost objective Delta.
Bum, bum.
Well done, we have taken objective Eden.
Okay. There's still one up there. That building. Wait. Now! Missed. Kill me, you fuck. Owned, I guess. Oh. No! That didn't survive long. I'm gonna die. Bum, 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 bum.
Das verdammte Ziel!
Okay.
Very good. Objective Caesar is ours.
Gun is also all over the place. Like it shoots really fast, but is like really inaccurate.
Sprengladungen sind bereit!
Are you fucking kidding me right now? You piece of shit. Why are we losing?
Los! Erobern wir das Ziel dort!
Fuck you, man. So mean. Okay, I'm gonna back to sniping.
Erober das Ziel dort, macht schon! Vorsicht! Da ist Gefahr!
I feel like I just didn't hear that explosion now. Wow, we actually just lost it, even though we were like winning. No. No, we lost. Before I continue, you know what?
Inside that courthouse, we will tell you about it because you'll be here watching the Law and Crime Network. 3 p.m. the verdict will be read, but you have to stay with us now because in trials, you never know who you'll see pulling up to that courthouse, getting ready. Know who you'll see pulling up to that courthouse, getting ready for that verdict. But in the meantime, let's go to some of your questions as we're looking at the courthouse there. And this was one that I'll answer. It's from Sierra Cook.
Can you please answer this, because a lot of people are curious? Can Amber Heard be charged with perjury for lying under oath, changing her story a number of times? Well, generally in civil cases, prosecutors don't charge people in perjury. There's an exception, for instance, maybe in the federal government when it involves a governmental employee, because they have a lot of things to do with their time, such as shootings and murders and all. If the judge were to make a referral and say there's direct evidence that somebody, for instance, changed evidence or intentionally falsified evidence, that could be a different story. But generally, the likelihood of her being charged with perjury is not very great. Number one, you first have to find out that she lied, and we don't even know. She may win this case. We're going to see at 3 o'clock today. But let me bring my guests back into this. Nima Haddadi, criminal defense attorney, and Janina Tamian, also a trial attorney. Again, we have
imagine lying under oath the whole time and then
Sunny Flynn on YouTube
being
from
fined.
Ireland. Janine, let me go to you on this. Will Amber Heard be able to sue if she loses? And I guess that means sue Johnny Depp for additional damages, sue who? What do you think?
So I'm not really sure what the question is. I mean, are they wondering if she could then bring a different claim against Johnny Depp? I think that, again, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are going to want to put this behind them. I don't think Amber Heard's going to sue with regard to this particular matter ever again. I think that, you know, she's been on the stand. She's had to deal with a lot of really humiliation on the stand. She's had to deal with being trolled on social media, terrible things being said about her child. I don't think that she's going to do that at all if she is not successful.
And Nima, let me go to you with our next question. This is from Johnny Solar on YouTube. And he says, if Johnny Depp hadn't lost the libel case in the UK against The Sun, do you think he still have filed this defamation case against Amber? And when you answer that, Nima, remember that he filed this case.
These are more experts, right? But I would think, like, just from what I've heard from Amber Heard the whole time, I feel like she would be trying to sue,
yeah, I think Johnny Depp
or like appeal the verdict.
His career had just taken a nosedive, you know. He wanted to just prove his innocence in the court.
Doesn't want to be like posted as the liar, even though I mean that's pretty obvious.
He got to show the real Amber Heard. He got to show the real Johnny Depp. He got to take responsibility for a lot of the mistakes, and I think this is why the trial is turning out the way that it did. I think people like and they admire what he's doing.
And I'll answer the next one. Valerie Torres of YouTube, can we watch the verdict from here? Absolutely. What you're seeing right now is right outside the courthouse in Fairfax, Virginia, live, where Stacey Delicat from the Law and Crime Network and Angelina Levy are there. We will bring you anything we see, and you have to watch that. You will be playing this in the background. If anything happened, if the lawyers drive up, you'll be able to see it here first on the Law and Crime Network while we wait for that verdict to be announced at 3 p.m. inside the courtroom. So, Janina Tamian, Lindsay Lauter of Facebook, does it look bad that Depp will not be in court for the reading of the verdict? Now, let me just tell you, Janine, and our viewers, that should there be press conferences, whether they be from here or England or anywhere by the Johnny Depp or Amber Heard teams, we will bring them to you live here at the Law and Crime Network. So the reading of the verdict is not the end of this. We will stay with it, and we'll see what happens because we know you want to see what happens. But Janine, let me go to you to answer that specific question from Lindsay Lauter.
So I've discussed this before, and I think that it's a really bad look for Johnny Depp not to be at the courthouse for the verdict. But Gene Rossi said something in an earlier segment that, you know, stuck out even more with me. He said, by him not being here for the verdict, it's an insult to the taxpayers of Fairfax, and he was specifically wanting to file his suit here for specific, more favorable defamation rules. And it's also an insult to the jurors who, you know, came and listened, took 6 weeks out of their lives, deliberated, and came back with a verdict. So I think it's a bad look. They're saying that he had previous engagements doing this music tour. However, he's not listed on there, so I don't know if I believe that. And again, I think that he should have, out of respect for the judicial system, out of respect for the judge, the jury, and, you know, Fairfax County, he should have been in court today to hear the verdict.
Wow. Even though the jury is not supposed to be watching, but we all know that, well, we all think that maybe juries, not this one, because this one is very ethical, but some juries may watch. Nima Haddadi, let me just go back to you. This is a first-time chat. Thank you from Twitch, first-time chatter. Andrew Body, thank you for watching the Law and Crime Network, and I know you're going to stay with us as we telecast that verdict live from inside that courtroom at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But
40 minutes.
If this is ruled, in other words, if the jury comes back with a verdict in favor of Depp, what implications are there for future defamation and freedom of speech cases?
I don't think there's much. I don't think that this is a precedent-setting trial. I think what's happening here is the press and everything that it's getting. You have two of them, one of the most famous people on the planet and his wife. We're getting intimate details of the inner workings, and you get to see that even actors and actresses have real life problems, you know. That's the biggest thing about this case. I don't think there's going to be any type of precedent
to be honest, how is this free speech?
Well, I want to bring you back as we still show you on screen for the moment until we get there. The audio of Depp versus Heard arguing
how is
that
this
Bahamas
free
script.
speech?
That's the one that Elaine Brenderhoff mentioned in her opening statement, where she says there was a sexual assault. Amber Heard says it was sexual assault by Johnny Depp. Why don't we listen to the audio of them? That was
at the same case, at the same page. If
What things have you been doing?
Working on this thing, not doing this sort of thing, trying to change last several times.
Hence, screaming when I spilled wine accidentally on you for falling asleep, and screaming in front of my kids and freaking Jack out. And that's trying.
We do appreciate. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Johnny.
That him up, you know.
I'm sorry I son up.
No, it weirded him out. He'd never.
I'm so sorry I fucked kids up.
You didn't my kids up, but it was pretty. It was pretty weird for him, you know.
Because I jumped up and screamed because I wanted to. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm surprised he's. So we're going for the counselor. I'm sure that's terrifying.
I don't need your
No, poor kid.
your clever
It's not against me again.
comebacks. No. You think you're controlling yourself? You think you're controlling yourself?
Your character has become so clear, especially when you use them. It's embarrassing for you. I'm gonna walk away now because you're actually making me seem even worse. And believe me, I'm not gonna be calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning after having an Ambien and think I'm gonna just forgive and move on. Trust me, it is gross how you're using the kids. I've done nothing but be there for them in a good way. And if you take that for granted, fine. You're right. Meet a woman who would not jump up and scream if she'd been spilled on 3 times in a row. And I hope you're happy with whoever that is, because that would be a special kind of person, no doubt.
And let me just ask you right now, let me just tell you right now, we do have a verdict in that Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp trial. It will be read at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Our own reporters are on the scene. As a matter of fact, I am going to actually toss to one of them right now, and that's not just one of them, that's one of the best. The Stacey Delicat, she is on the scene. She's actually going to take over anchoring.
I gotta say,
is read, and I will be here
I barely understood anything they argued about.
through the afternoon.
It was something about Johnny Depp's kids, I think.
Stacey.
Linda, thank you for that kind introduction. Couldn't do it without you back there helping us out with all of your great insight. Time is 2:49 Eastern Time. We're about 11 minutes away from when the judge said the verdict would be read. We know this is a judge who keeps things on time. She sticks to schedule, so you can expect very likely sometime in the next 10 minutes.
Oh shit, Amber Heard is there? Oh, this is bad.
To call the jury in. She is going to ask
he came,
the person how did
and Johnny
they
didn't.
find arraigned on the various counts here, and then we will find out whether there will be any judgments, so on and so forth. But let me set the scene for you outside the courthouse here. If we can put up our shot from outside the front of the court, obviously a huge amount of media. Everyone is set up and ready to go. We've got the podium outside the courthouse. As soon as the verdict comes in and everyone starts to stream out, we'll be getting interviews live on the air. But we've also seen a lot of the fans, a lot of the spectators who are here for the duration of the trial. Well, they've all been watching our coverage. They've all been watching all of the online commentary. They knew in the 1 o'clock hour when we said we'd reached a verdict, they heard, they got in their cars, and they headed over here. And so what we're seeing outside the courthouse is more fans showing up, Johnny Depp fans with signs, perhaps some Amber Heard signs as well. There are people who brought lawn chairs that are set up outside waiting to watch the action, and you can see, as I said now, that crowd growing outside. Ann Jeanette has gone inside the court to get inside the courtroom to be in position for when the verdict's read. Of course, she's going to have all of the reaction from inside. And what I can also tell you, I snuck up there just a few minutes ago before coming back out here, and it was starting to get pretty crowded up there. This was not the scene today that we had seen the last 6 weeks when people were getting here in the middle of the night to line up for bracelets. No, there were bracelets, these blue bracelets, which you need to get into the courtroom. They were available as late as 8:30, 9 o'clock. So you can imagine some people were able to come later in the day, snag these wristbands, which gets them access to the
so
courtroom or the
pissed. What the
overflow
fuck?
room inside. I can tell you a lot of the people that I saw were not members of the media. They were just fans, spectators, interested people. There was like a mother up there with a young child going in to get a seat in the courtroom. So it's going to be a packed courtroom for sure when the verdict comes in just a few minutes. What else can I tell you out here? Well, again,
Oh my god, it's the Skittles
Amber
guy.
Heard is expected to be here. In fact, one of our producers is standing by to give us an update as to when her car arrives. It should be very soon if it hasn't already arrived, because we are getting close to 3 o'clock. The big question is, Johnny Depp going to be here? No. Ann Jeanette Levy confirmed earlier this afternoon with Johnny Depp's team that he will not be returning from the UK. As you know, as we've been telling you, he flew out there over the weekend after closings wrapped up on Friday. He surprised fans at the Jeff Beck concert in England on Sunday night, and then did another show on Monday night, and last night in London at the Royal Albert Hall, much to fans' delights. Kate Moss was even in the audience last night. According to the British tabloids, he invited her to come to the show, and they were even seen spending some time together backstage before she was photographed leaving the theater. Kate Moss, of course, one of the high-profile witnesses to testify in this trial in its last week. You can even perhaps hear in the background helicopters right now. There are helicopters up above, local news helicopters getting the pictures of the crowds gathering outside of the courthouse right now.
Dude, there's a shit ton of microphones.
Johnny Depp is not going to be back from the UK. He will be watching the verdict over there, perhaps performing the next few nights, because we know Jeff Beck has several other concerts scheduled through the weekend in the UK. Earlier, we saw both legal teams inside. Just about 10 minutes ago, I saw part of Depp's security team go inside. These are people who have been in the courtroom every day as this trial has gone on. They are all taking their places inside right now. Waiting for this to get underway.
Weird.
I mean, Linda, you've watched this closely the whole
Plaintiff
time, just
not
as
being
closely
there.
as anyone. And am I right that, you know, right around 3 o'clock sharp, we're going to see something happen because this judge likes to stick to schedule?
She is absolutely a purist. She wants to schedule. She has probably told the jurors that they're coming right out of 3 to get their belongings ready. And yes, we will have that verdict right here at the Longtime Network, Stacey. Absolutely.
So here's a good question that came in from Someone's Goat, love that name, on YouTube. She said, are we ever going to see the jury, or are they never going to be shown for their protection? Linda, we wouldn't see the jury. Tell our viewers.
Yes, we don't get to see juries in the United States of America. We kind of protect their identity in the courtroom. And I'm looking at the courtroom right now, Stacey. I'm looking at the picture of the attorneys all seated. I think that's Amber Heard in the courtroom. I really can't tell. But yes, the judges also entered an order and said that the jurors' names will not be released publicly, at least by the state of Virginia, for 1 year. That does not mean the jurors can't identify themselves. They could actually have their own press conference. They can talk to the media. They can self-identify. It's just that the state of Virginia will not release their names unless
yeah, it makes sense, right?
earlier, before 1 year.
that jurors
we have two
don't
other
get
guests with us, of course, still with us.
named.
Hey, Mike Korbanix, law and crime analyst, joining us, as well as Nima Rahmani. Okay, I take it back. It's a little chaotic with the helicopters going above. Okay, Nima Rahmani is still with us. We had an interesting question earlier, which I think it's good to remind viewers of because we have so many more people tuning in now, which is, are there any restrictions on the jurors after this case is done, after they deliver their verdict and the judgment? Can they write a book? Can they sell their notes, someone said? Are there any restrictions on the jury?
Pretty sure they are.
Linda?
Stacy, no, there are no restrictions on that. The only thing they can't do is with the notes. They will not get their note backs, okay? They will not get their notes back. Those get saved by the court and they get destroyed. Now, they can redo their notes so they went home every night and write what they remembered and therefore sell maybe those recollections. But with regard to anything else, they can talk freely. They have a First Amendment right to talk freely. All that can happen is you can't harass them as a lawyer. You can't go and harass them. No one should be harassing a jury anyhow. But they're free to talk and they're free to publish.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and some very well might. This is a very high-profile case where there has been a lot
I didn't
of
think they
interest.
would be able to just,
we've got about 1.5 million of you tuning
speak
into
freely
our
about
YouTube
it.
channel, so thank you for sticking with Law and Crime for this. And for
I mean,
this key moment. Again, you're looking at a live picture
actually, no, mind. I take that back.
Where
Makes
everyone
sense.
is assembled. Just about 4 minutes to go until 3 o'clock when we expect to see the judge come in and call the jury in for the reading of this verdict. Linda, we know there are a bunch of questions. There were a bunch of points on the special verdict form. How long do you think this will take?
Well, you're going to get a feel right away because I have the special verdict form from Johnny Depp right in front of us because our producers are just so great in getting it. I also have the one for Amber Heard. The jury form is about 4 pages long. It will go pretty fast. It won't be longer than 10 minutes right here, and maybe less. If they find no cause of action, for instance, on 1A, if they answer to, do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation on that first quotation regarding sexual violence, then they don't answer the other questions. They go right to number 2. And if they don't find that, the likelihood is they won't find for him on any of them. And the same with Amber Heard. So it's going to be under 10 minutes, Stacey.
Okay, that's good to know.
2 minutes.
Just a reminder of viewers what we expect to happen here. If this just takes 10 to 15 minutes, the jurors, once they're led back in the jury room, they'll later be dismissed. But we expect the legal teams for both sides will come out and give some remarks. Other players in this as well. Unclear whether anyone will hear anything from Amber Heard immediately after this. And by the way, if you look on the screen, she is seated there in the courtroom awaiting the verdict with the rest of us. An interesting question that we got from Haley Howell on Facebook. Has the judge already heard the verdict, or will she be hearing it for the first time when we do as well? Janine, do you want to take that one? Okay. Janine has left us. We thank her for her time. Linda, the judge is going to hear the verdict just when we do, right?
Stacey, I'm sorry. I thought Nima was going to field that one, but I'll field it. Yes, the judge.
Nima, please take it, Nima. Guys, I'm out here in our studio A. It's hot. It's humid. I can't see all of you in the monitor. So, Nima, please, will the jury hear? Will the judge rather be hearing the verdict for the first time when we do?
The judge is going to get to see it, I guess, maybe 30, 45 seconds before, and then at that point, yeah. So the judge will know right before we will.
Okay, so this is all kind of happening in real time, off the cuff here, and the judge will be finding out, barely any time before the rest of us. Sarah Wilson on YouTube asked, are they going to show the courtroom when it's being read? Yes, Sarah, that's what you're seeing now on your screen is a live picture of the courtroom. You see the attorneys
Okay, it's 3 p.m. Let's see what happens.
You see Amber herself. Again, for those of you who are just tuning in, because we have new people logging on every minute as we get closer and closer, literally 1 minute away.
2 million people are watching right now to see if Depp wins or not.
Not going to be here. He's not there now. He is still in the UK after doing a series of surprise performances with Jeff Beck. He is expected to stay there. His team said that he had prior commitments in the UK and he will be watching the verdict from there. We'll see whether he issues any kind of comment, video statement. We just don't know what we'll hear from him, but we do expect we will hear from his legal team as soon as this is over. And again, our camera's outside of the courtroom on standby, where we have seen crowds growing, supporters, and so forth, as we get ready for this verdict to be read. It is about 3 o'clock.
All right, are we ready for the jury?
Oh, yes, shit, here we go.
All right. Just for everybody in the gallery, reminder that this is a court of law, and regardless of the verdict, I will not tolerate any outbursts whatsoever. Okay? Thank you.
I know why she's reading that, because she wants to, like, that people stay calm, no matter which side they're on. Why is the camera so bad? Oh boy. It comes.
If I could have the attorney's approach for a moment.
Why is this fucking camera so bad, man? Are you kidding me? Why are they going to the side? Fuck! Stalling for content. What the fuck? Objection hearsay. Objection lack of foundation. Speculation hearsay. Also also speculation.
All right, again, you're looking live in. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what I need you to do, I need to give the forms back to you. When you find for a defamatory statement, one or more, you need to fill out the compensatory damages. It has to be at least $1 for compensatory damages and up to whatever you feel the damages should be.
The camera! You can't do this to me!
Back to the operation room and do that for me, okay?
Wait. Wait, are you just leaving again? What the fuck? Wait, have they just right, not?
So we'll be in recess till we hear back from them. Don't go too far, okay? Thank you.
All right.
Our verdict to be
Well, just as we were telling you, this could wrap up in just about 10 minutes by 3:10, 3:15. Not so fast. There was a little sidebar going on with the attorneys in the front. Apparently, the jurors didn't fill out the damages section. The judge now sending them back to complete this special verdict form, literally like a worksheet that they need to fill out. They didn't put in the damages. Linda, what do you make of that?
If they...
Well, Stacey, it means somebody won this case. That somebody won defamation claims, right?
Someone won.
The fact that they didn't fill out the compensatory damages award, I think may bode well for Johnny Depp. The judge said it has to be at least $1. Usually you see if somebody wins, you have to fill out an award.
Hey, Johnny, you won. Your life has been ruined for the last 6 years, but here's $1.
He said, I'm not seeking damages. She asked for, I think it was $350,000 damages. So it sounds like someone won. It could be Johnny Depp because the jury may have telegraphed it by not filling out an award for damages. But under the law, at least has to be $1.
Right, so maybe they missed that instruction and just figured out we're not awarding damages, so we're going to leave it blank.
They probably took it by heart.
That's what it could sound like.
This might actually...
Now, in the very unlikely event that they just forgot to do that section and they actually did intend for some kind of damages, we had a question from viewers earlier, which is what happens if there's a verdict, say, against Amber Heard and there's a judgment awarded for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard doesn't have that money, whether it's $50 million, whether it's $20 million, whether it's $10 million. What happens if she doesn't have that money, Linda?
Well, you know, we have that in many civil cases where the person that gets the verdict, they don't have, the defendant doesn't have the money, right? You can pursue her. It could be a claim that follows her around for the rest of her life. With it gets docketed, it gets logged. She could discharge it in bankruptcy, assuming it's against her. We're making a lot of assumptions. Maybe it's against him and it's $1. Who knows?
Maybe it's against him and he has to pay $1. That'd be crazy.
They just want to be sending a message for whoever wins. And again, we're assuming it's Johnny Depp, but it also could be Amber Heard because she was seeking damages. Maybe they found for her, but not giving them damages. We just don't know.
Yeah, we just don't know. I mean, this should be relatively quick, I would think, right? For them, if they've already decided on this and it was just an oversight that they didn't put anything in or didn't.
You know, it'd be funny if they put in 69.
So, you know, they hopefully will be back in
69 420 or something. I don't know. That'd be great.
Are turning in. The verdict has not been read yet. Just to bring everyone up to speed, here's what happened. Right at 3 o'clock on the dot, the judge, she is very punctual. She came into the courtroom. Everyone stood up. She brought in the jury. There was a little sidebar between the attorneys up in front. They were looking and they said, oh, guys, jurors, you didn't fill out the compensatory damages. You didn't fill that part out. There's nothing here. You have to go back to the jury room and fill this out. And so the jury was sent back out.
So they either didn't do it because Johnny Depp said he doesn't need to, or he didn't do it for the money, and they just didn't want, like, they gave him the win but didn't want him to get any money, or they thought, well, she didn't defame, Amber Heard didn't defame Johnny Depp, but she shouldn't be getting any money from it because of what bullshit she has pulled against Johnny Depp. You know? Like, give her the legal win, but don't give her any compensation, or give Johnny Depp the win, but also no compensation because he said he doesn't need it.
Because remember, the judge brought them to the bench. They were looking through the verdict form. She obviously had to tell them that there was a verdict in favor of someone, but has to send them back for damages. We can't see the courtroom, so we can't see the body language or what's happening.
That's a good point.
So,
that is a good point.
I wonder whether they know who's won and who is lost, Stacey.
And if they did perhaps see that, I mean, would that be an issue? Would there be any sort of violation of rules or any ethics issues if they saw it before it was read out publicly in court?
Absolutely. Quite frankly, they have a right to see it and to tell their clients. You know, so no, there's no violation. They have to know when the jury has filled out the forms, and they have to know is there a problem, because the judge has to tell them what she is going to do so they can either lodge an objection or not lodge an objection. And again, could they have just forgotten to fill it out? They may not have known that you just give $1 compensatory damages. Maybe it wasn't in the instructions. Quite frankly, I don't remember seeing it, but we should have one of our legal, eagle, fabulous people here that go through everything with a fine-tooth comb again to see whether there was an instruction about whether or not you had to award a compensatory damage of $1 if somebody wins.
Actually, weird that you have to put in compensation for the winning party.
There are helicopters circling up and above. Local news
and can't just say, hey, he won, but the party won but doesn't get any money.
Gosh, I'm losing track already, but around 1:30 when we got word that a verdict was going to be read at 3 o'clock, at that point, it was basically just media hanging out outside trying to keep cool. As soon as we found out the verdict was coming, well, quickly, all the media assembled in their spots.
Probably TMZ sending in the paparazzis.
Go inside the courtroom. You have to have one of these special wristbands in order to be in the courtroom or the overflow room. And now we see a much bigger crowd, which is probably going to continue to grow over the next few minutes.
That lady in green that looked like not the person that always was on the camera as well.
Hoping to catch a glimpse after the
Kinda
verdict
weird.
was read, they decided to sit it out because they know he's not here. Again, Amber Heard is there inside of the courtroom with her legal team. Unclear whether she'll make any kind of statement afterwards. As you can see in that picture outside the courtroom, there is a live picture. There is a podium rather set up with all the microphones. So as soon as the verdict's read and the legal teams come out and the other key players come out, we are going to be getting that reaction to you.
God damn it, man. And here I thought I would get a verdict like 10 minutes ago.
Behind-the-scenes info here. Our own Aunt Jeanette has just stepped outside, so she's going to join me in just a second to give me the lowdown on what's going on inside, what the timeline is here, when we could see the jury back in the courtroom. But again, if you're just joining us, we were supposed to have the verdict read right at 3 o'clock. The judge did call the jury into the room right at 3 o'clock. Johnny Depp's legal team was there. Amber Heard and her legal team were sitting in there. But they looked at the paperwork, they looked at this special jury form, and someone said, oh, the judge said, oh, you guys forgot to fill out something pretty crucial here because the damages page was left blank. And the attorneys had a little sidebar, and then the judge sent the jury back to fill in the damages. Aunt Jeanette just sat down next to me. Aunt Jeanette,
I knew it. I saw her.
What was the vibe? What's going on?
Well, I think the vibe was, you know, everybody, we're told that we're not allowed to talk to anybody in there, which, you know, we're news people, so, and we're just human beings,
Right.
so that's really difficult, so we got kind of shushed. But it was interesting because it was kind of heavy. Like, Amber Heard walked in, she kind of greeted her attorneys, wearing a black dress. Her hair kind of pulled back loosely. This is different from a lot of the times we've seen her come in with the braids. I couldn't see whether she smiled or anything like that, but she came in. Obviously, we know Johnny Depp had previously scheduled concerts with Jeff Beck in London, so he's not here.
Right.
He's watching, we're told, from the UK. So they came in, the jury walked in, they took their seats. They kind of just looked around slightly, not.
Wouldn't it be great if they brought in Johnny Depp by video call or something?
You have to assign damages. I think I can safely say if they didn't assign damages and they were supposed to, they found defamatory statements, right?
Right. That's what we have been saying, you know, and Linda agrees with you too. Tell me, first of all, who's in the courtroom, in the audience? Is it a mix of media and regular people, onlookers? Is it completely packed?
You know, it's not as packed as it could be, or as it has been.
You know,
like, there have been a
so
lot of days where
there has to be a winner here. And I'm pretty sure it is Johnny Depp. Reason why I think it's Johnny Depp, because I mean they basically said it, right? They didn't fill out the damages page, and they had to put damages like something in, so someone won the defamation case. So it has to be Johnny Depp that won, because if Johnny Depp loses, that means Amber Heard won, right? But if Amber Heard won, that means Johnny Depp defamed her during this trial. Which isn't really true, because, I mean, he was, like, you know, he sued her, like, he was trying to get the word out that he did not do the things. So I'd rather call this like putting like suing Amber Heard and like getting this whole trial done is more of a free speech, First Amendment kind of stuff than what Amber Heard did with her like article thing.
This is like in front of the courthouse doors, and it's those things where you can kind of unhook the thing, the little ribbon thing, and you can unhook it.
But yeah, who knows?
And they have those, and there are fans on both sides. So there are Depp supporters, it appears, on both sides.
Right, and we're showing our viewers that picture outside the courthouse right now. So, and by the way, I just want to say to everyone who's tuned in right now,
I don't think logic is something you should go for in this case. I mean, it's something I shouldn't go for Amber Heard maybe, but I do think there is like the people
and we are here to answer them. Now, it's funny, you know,
I think the court itself, like the jurors and the judge, do work with logic, you know. So
about sort of like the status that these lawyers have earned during this trial.
Yeah, and Ben Chu especially and Camille Vasquez have become celebrities. You know, TikTok started making videos about both of them. There have been plenty of moments in this trial that were comical, despite the very serious subject matter being discussed. But there have been some amusing moments, and they have become stars in their own right. They've become almost legal superstars. So they've become celebrities. There have been times out here when they've left court where I actually felt a little bit concerned because I felt like even...
Oh! Why did they cut back into the courtroom? What the fuck? The fuckers, I know, right? That it like got worse. It was left. I know. But this is a weird thing. This is like this is literally the same camera that you. This is them. This is not me. This is actually them. I don't know why the camera is like so bad all of a sudden. Maybe they only had the cameras for a specific amount of time, and now, yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know, but I don't know. I really don't know why the camera is so bad. It was so expensive. They need cheaper cameras. Yeah, basically. What are you looking at? What is that picture? Is that just a screensaver? I think it is. But since they're cutting back into the courtroom, I suppose she might be coming out soon. Tries this camera quality. We're back in the 2000s when YouTube started. It was in the 2000s, right? Oh, there she is. You may be seated. Oh my god, it got a little better. What is happening? Why is this camera all of a sudden better? Oh boy. This is the moment, hopefully. It's so weird that they always stand up. For everyone. I guess it's because, I guess the jurors are, like, important, I guess, but I don't know. All right. Oh boy.
All right, Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury? Yes. All right, is it unanimous? Yes. Thank you, sir.
Oh boy, here it goes. Who has won the case?
In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition, quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Let's go!
2. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled A Transformative Moment for Women in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled A Transformative Moment
Oh my god.
for Women in the
What the
Washington
fuck?
Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Hell
Has
yeah.
Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Can they show Amber Heard? I kind of want to
Question,
see if she
the
starts
defamatory
crying.
implication
Like,
was
actually
designed and
crying.
intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
You had to know?
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard,
it's not 50.
We, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million. In civil case number CL 2019-2911, Ms. Heard's claim against Mr. Depp. 1. As to this statement, appearing in the April 8, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
Oof.
2. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes.
Okay.
Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false. Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven by clear and convincing evidence that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes.
Yeah.
3. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27th, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, we've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
All right. Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Yes. Juror number 10.
Yes.
Juror number 15.
Yes.
Juror number 16.
Yes.
Juror number 22. Yes. Juror number 27.
Yes.
Juror number 29.
Yes.
All right. I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial, and I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay? All right, thank you.
Cass looks a bit like she's crying. Happy tears, obviously. So I didn't get that last part, so...
Okay. In accordance with law, I will amend the punitive damages award to the statutory cap of $350,000 on Mr. Depp's award, okay? I will set this down for entry of an order, and
Okay.
can we do it on June 24th at 10 a.m. if that's available? All right,
Yes,
if
Your
Mr. Chu, if you could prepare that order and then circulate it to Ms. Brederhoff, and we can have all the objections noted on it. All right?
We'll do that, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, and if I get it before that date, I'll take it off the docket, okay? All right, again, thank you to all the attorneys for your professionalism, and you're welcome to come to my courtroom anytime. Well, give me a few weeks, but then you can come anytime, okay? All right, court is adjourned. Thank you.
Your Honor.
All right.
Let's go! Over. My TV show is gone. At least season 1 is over. In front of yours right now, you see the memes. Today is the day where you almost got Johnny Depp. Well, she's pissed. And they're happy! Let's go! Although, to be fair, it's lawyers, right? So I'm not sure if you should always, like, you know, these are like, to be fair, these are celebrated like, you know, celebrities, kind of, right? But it's lawyers at the end of the day, right? So you don't want to be on the wrong side, or you're gonna get fucked. Oh my god, Miss Cass is actually crying. I swear she's crying. Where's the dude with her hearsay? I think he left the court. He's out of hearsay. Damn. Want to see his fucking face? Wait, he's here. Wait.
Juror number 16.
$50,000 on Mr. Depp. Can we do it on June? Prepare that order and.
We'll do that, Your Honor. Thank
Here he is.
All right.
This guy.
And if I get it before that date, I'll take it off. the
Mr.
docket.
Rottenborn.
Okay. To my courtroom. It is adjourned.
Yeah, this is the guy, the hearsay guy. I mean, this is the other guy. This right here, this guy. See here? This is the second guy that also called hearsay. But this guy is Mr. Rottenborn, the guy that is like now infamous for being the hearsay guy. Yeah.
Celebrity status during the course of this trial. The judge sending the jurors back into the jury room one more time.
Depp wins 15 million. Let's go!
Linda, do you think we're going to hear anything from Amber Heard?
Well, she came to the courthouse, so I assume that she will give a press conference. So they'll say they're going to appeal the verdict. They'll say that she was vindicated. Remember, this case has a lot of spin going on with it. But she's going to be asked the question: is how do you feel about the jury not believing your claims against Johnny Depp that he is
I think she's gonna sue Mr. Waldman for this.
She's not going to be happy with that question. I don't think there's an answer she can give that can spin that.
I think she's gonna, now that she got that verdict, right? I'm pretty sure that was like for her case, you know, like the counterclaim. That like Mr. Waldman made statements that defamed her, and I'm pretty sure they said yes on those questions. So I think she's gonna go after Waldman now.
Tuning in, the verdicts, I should say, not the verdict, but the verdicts are in, and Johnny Depp, the clear winner here, the jury determining that Amber Heard did defame him on all 3 counts that were being considered in her 2018 Washington Post op-ed. And joining us now is the one, the only, Dan Abrams, the founder of the Law and Crime Network, with us. Dan, give me your reaction.
Well, first of all, we have to say, wow. I mean,
What the fuck is he? Is he the fucking car?
3 million plus others have been on the Law and Crime Network. And the fact
Makes the guy who objected his own question thought it was the hearsay guy.
is a case where he sued a publication in London where the standard is harder to win. And a judge came back and said, no, he believed that Johnny Depp was a, quote, wife beater on 12 of 14 counts. Now you have a jury here of 7 people, 5 men and 2 women, coming back and saying that Johnny Depp was defamed on all 3 of the counts. I mean, this, I think, is a real surprise to a lot of people. Now, I had talked about previously the possibility of both of them, quote unquote, winning. But I think this, quote, win for Amber Heard is really a token win. Putting aside the money, right? Putting aside the fact that it's $15 million for him, $2 million for her, that's not just the issue here. You know, it sounds like the issue the jurors had with the statement made by the lawyer for Johnny Depp was about the fact that she got together with her friends, effectively conspiring.
Wait.
So maybe they didn't believe that aspect.
Am I on the right? Okay, yeah, I'm on
Seems
the
to
right
me
one.
that
Okay.
the takeaway from this case is these jurors believe Johnny Depp and they didn't believe Amber Heard. I don't think there is any other way to interpret all of these verdicts together.
Yeah, and Dan, I think that's a really good point because the statement in which the jurors found for Amber Heard was a longer one that Adam Waldman made in which he said, you know, talking about Amber and her friends setting Johnny Depp up, and to your point saying, yeah, so Amber and her friends spilled a little wine, they roughed up the place, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, then placed a second call to 911. So perhaps the jurors didn't believe that that whole sort of collaboration, right, conspiring happened. Would you say that then this is not a total loss for Amber Heard, though?
I think it's a total loss for Amber Heard. I mean, it's better. I mean, it's better that she won that one aspect of it than if she didn't win anything. Her team can now
Then you
try
will
and
definitely
spin
enjoy
and
the mega
suggest
pint.
that
Oh yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
both sides and people didn't believe either. But in the end, I mean, when we talk to these jurors, and I'm sure that some of them will talk, they're going to tell you. I feel confident that they're going to tell you that they simply did not believe Amber Heard. Because remember, it's not that she won on all 3 of the counts with regard to her countersuit either. I mean, basically the jurors had come back and said he wins on all counts and she wins on all counts, then I'd have a different answer for you. But because they said he wins on all counts, but she just wins on this one issue, it seems to me that I don't see how those jurors believe on questions 2 and 3 with regard to Johnny Depp. Not just the sexual violence claim, but the rest of it.
Yeah, she totally lost. Like this is like total loss against Johnny Depp, and only a slight win against her representative, Waldman.
Amber Heard did not win on those countersuits
So
with regard to calling it a hoax, etc. These jurors clearly believed Johnny Depp and didn't believe Amber Heard.
Yeah, Dan, let me stop you here because our 3.5 or so million viewers, 3 million viewers on YouTube, some people have some concerns. They want to make sure that you are not driving. Like so many people, I'm sure you stopped whatever you were doing when you heard a verdict was coming at 3 o'clock. You picked up your phone and dialed into YouTube, right?
I'm in the back seat of a car. I'm not actually driving the car.
Right. He's not at the wheel, guys. He's in the back seat of a car. He's safe. Everyone on the road is safe. Dan's a lawyer. He wouldn't endanger himself and others.
of course people would think he was driving. Dude, can you not like no depth perception or something? This you can totally see he's not driving.
Primarily the legal rulings, right?
This is the back seat.
Appeal some of the testimony that was allowed to come in.
Dude, some people are just weird. Like you can see this, right? This right here, this is only in the back seat. Because when you sit in the front row, there's always like a gap. So you can look like because there's the middle console with all that stuff. I'm pretty sure even new cars have this. Like the open space between the front row and then the back row.
And say that the jury made mistakes and how
Jesus Christ, some people are just.
I think that's her most likely chance of success here, but you know that's not going to be the.
Don't use logic in here.
It's basically an all-out win for Johnny Depp, and I do think that this gets him exactly what he wanted here, which is. I don't think he cares about the money, whether he ends up getting the money, she probably doesn't have that kind of money. This is vindication for Johnny Depp. A jury has said that he was defamed by these comments. And that means that these jurors believe that he was not a domestic abuser. And I think that allows him to get back his career in many ways. You could argue there were other reasons he'd lost much of his career, but this is a massive win for Johnny Depp, and I don't think it can be underestimated to characterize it that way.
Yeah, I mean, Dan, you touched on the damages, and let me remind our viewers again that the jury awarded Johnny Depp $15 million in damages, and they awarded Amber Heard $2 million for finding that one of the statements made by Johnny Depp's
wait,
lawyers
so
was
they okay, so I did hear correctly. So
to your point, you know,
Amber Heard wins $2 million.
But what happens to her?
So basically, technically, Depp only gets $13 million, right?
We'll see. Look, there's going to be a lot of appeals. We're a long way from the final judgment being issued in this case, and you know, Johnny Depp pursuing the damages against her. Well,
I should just say this right here. Depp wins $13 million.
Amber Heard is going to have to declare bankruptcy. You know, which is potentially something that could happen in the end if she owed this kind of money and simply can't pay.
I don't know how media works.
Raise money through donations, etc., from other people.
Fuck you.
Based on the reaction to this trial, I'm not sure that would be particularly.
Let's see Twitter. Let's see if Twitter has anything to say already.
From knowing exactly how much she's going to have to pay and how she's going to get that money.
Well, Quiddy has something to say. Oh shit, here it is. And he wins a U.S. libel lawsuit against former wife Amber Heard.
There's been a lot of speculation. We know he's been playing rock shows the last 3 nights in the UK. We knew there was a possibility he'd stay there. In fact, his team confirmed he would.
Daniel traveled to Singapore this October for 4 consecutive weekends of Dota action. 4 consecutive weekends? What the fuck is this?
I think that people are sort of conflating this with a criminal trial. People say, how could he not be there? You know, this is a civil case.
The fuck is this?
Does he not care enough to be there? I don't know. I mean,
as long as we were pleased to unveil for the Dota team is hard at work on the upcoming Dota Plus June update, which includes not only the traditional seasonal refresh but also several exciting new features and the 7.31D gameplay update. Because this update is larger than normal, it's going to ship a bit later than normal on 8th. Okay. Several exciting new features sounds like there's a battle pass coming.
I think.
And so.
Okay, you're back. You're back. Dan, can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay, so you brought up really it's more of a PR question, and so no, that's okay. We get it, lots going on. Listen, so you said, yeah, that's a PR question about Depp not being here. So I have another.
Why is there Camille? What the fuck?
Many of these high-profile trials, and yes, this is not a criminal trial, but
let's see latest.
High-profile civil trials. We know that these stars' reputations, you know, what was left of them essentially were at stake. Amber Heard's in the courtroom.
Okay.
We know both legal teams are going to come out. Do you think Amber Heard is going to address the media at all?
I don't think with all this Johnny Depp fans out there,
perfect. I love it.
And those sound bites end up showing.
I'm gonna use this.
I would let the lawyers for Amber Heard make statements. I wouldn't have her. I'd have her sit down with someone.
Post it.
You know, a relatively favorable journalist sometime, you know, tomorrow, next day, whenever, to give her statement. I don't think she wants the sound bites of her, you know, talking about how upset she is, about the disappointed she is, and people yelling at her and jeering at her. But I'd expect that both sides' lawyers.
What is this? Yes. I suppose this is also for Johnny Depp. Oh god, here it is!
The media right there after the case. And of course, the most
that is German trends.
If and when they'll talk. Yeah. And they're the ones that most people be talking to. Yeah.
Absolutely. Dan, thank you so much for dialing in and sharing your response with us, your reaction to this.
Oh my god, the ending exploded.
After more than 6 weeks of covering this trial, we thank you so much. Maybe we'll check in with you later. But for now, I want to go right to Linda in the studio. She has a statement from Johnny Depp, his reaction to the verdict. Linda.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness, I'm actually trying to find it right now, Stacey. So just give me 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. You know, live TV, a lot going on. Okay, I need the statement. I will read it to you, but I need the statement. But while I'm waiting for that, if our producers can put it here, okay? All right, let me read it right now. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go, all right? And by the way, I love Dan commenting on our favorite witness by giving his report from his car. Alejandro, I'm changing my Zoom background. But here's Johnny Depp by his spokesperson. 6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who for many, many years have supported and believed in me were forever changed, all in the blink of an eye. False, very serious and criminal allegations were levied at me by the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content, although no charges were ever brought against me. It had already traveled around the world twice within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on the life and my career. And 6 years later, the jury gave me back my life, or gave back my life. I am truly humbled. My decision to pursue this case, knowing very well the height of the legal hurdles that I would be facing and the inevitable worldwide spectacle into my life, was only made after considerable thought. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth regardless of the outcome. Speaking the truth was something that I owed to my children and to those who have remained steadfast in their support of me. I feel at peace knowing that I have finally accomplished that. I am and have been overwhelmed by the outpouring of love and the colossal support and kindness from around the world. I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, men or women, who have found themselves in my situation, and that those supporting them never give up. I also hope that the position will now return to the innocent until proven guilty, both within the courts and the media. I wish to acknowledge the noble work of the judge, the jurors, the court staff, and the sheriffs who have sacrificed their own time to get to this point, and to my diligent and unwavering legal team who did an extraordinary job in helping me share the truth. The best is yet to come, and a new chapter has finally begun. Veritas numquat perit. Truth never perishes. That's from Johnny Depp. That's the statement. Stacey, I know that you are sitting out there with Ann Jeanette. We have Nima here in the studio right now. What is your reaction to that? Stacey, what is going back to you, to your reaction to all that? Johnny Depp's statement, very long,
my
very well
reaction
thought.
to you, my reaction to you is Amber Heard's statement.
What the first tweet? This will be the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. She goes on to say, I believe Johnny's attorney succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that he won in the UK. I'm sad I lost this case, but I am sadder still that I seem to have lost a right that I thought I had as an American to speak freely.
Oh my God, of course she would say
That's a
that.
statement from Amber Heard sent to us by her publicist, where she says, I'm sad I lost this case. So even though the jurors did find that Johnny Depp's attorney defamed her with one of his
What's she gonna do now, huh? Is she gonna like go to the Supreme Court and like say, you didn't do it?
This is an affront to freedom of speech. What's your take on that?
It's not. The problem is that we said this is a very important case for freedom of speech when we started covering it here at the Law and Crime Network. But it's also important that those don't abuse it. People do not abuse the freedom of speech. They don't defame others, especially calling someone who may have been the victim, or now the jury says is the victim, the abuser, and changing his life and the life of his family and children forever. So you have freedom of speech, yes, but you can't lie about people, and you can't lie about the people in the public.
Yeah, this is really what
the jury felt that, as we talked.
This is something I don't get. Like, this is also what I don't get in Germany. Sure, we have this right,
manipulated by her
right?
lies to
Free
death.
speech,
And therefore,
and free
they
speech should
came
be
out with this
protected.
very convincing
But at
verdict.
the
And
same
it is a
time,
total win, as
you
Dan
can't just
Oden
say
said,
everything,
for,
and then
Johnny
just say,
Depp.
hey, this
Because
is freedom
on
of
the other side
speech.
of the token, what you
No,
have is a
you
lawyer who's
can't.
going to be paying a malpractice policy if it
Because,
doesn't get overturned.
well, I mean, in America, I guess it's a bit different, but in Germany, the first so-called amendment,
What was the mood? Did
but
you
it's
get
called
any reaction from
Grundgesetz,
Amber and her team? What was
is
going on in there as the verdicts were read?
Well, I was
everyone
sitting
is
behind her team,
safe.
her side of the courtroom. And
Like how is it translated? I forgot like how you would word this.
Obviously, they're disappointed. They believe they're right.
I actually forgot how you would
but the jury
like
saw otherwise.
translate
The
this.
jury, he ran the table. He may not have gotten the 50 million, but he won on every question.
The honor of a human being is
that she lied.
I don't know.
That's what they're saying. They're saying she lied.
The honor of humans is untouchable. I guess, yeah. Basically that.
And it did hurt him.
So this is the highest, like this is the first
but, you know, obviously
amendment in Germany.
He lost on the second Waldman statement. Right. So,
And if free speech goes over that, right, then I mean, it should be punished.
Drop in there. I assume, was there any reaction from the crowd? Did anyone sort of gasp, sigh, anything like that? You know?
Yeah, there were smiles. Obviously, there were smiles. I kept looking, trying to.
Yeah, basically.
See Ben Chu and Camille
I remember there was a politician in Germany who was called a bitch, and she also filed for, I think, defamation, or for like insult, getting insulted, and she actually lost the case because of free speech. But at the same time, I'm like, wait, I think the verdict wasn't necessarily because of free speech, but because she's like a public representative, because she's a politician. But still, like, because just because I'm a public figure, should I really take all the shit? I feel like no.
And he told me this morning, he believed, I'm pretty sure he said, I believe the jury will be back today and they will give him $14 million. When they said the 10 and 5, I literally looked back and he just smiled at me. I was like, how did you know? So he needs to come over here and give us an exclusive because he said that to me this morning whenever we were here at 7 a.m.
So, and Jeanette, I believe our camera's up now showing you guys the front of the courthouse. You've been talking to these lawyers throughout the process. You expect
as much as we can.
As much as you can.
I mean,
right.
they were not allowed.
Yourself.
Yes.
You know, you've not been getting inside details or anything that you shouldn't be.
Right.
But you've spoken to them enough.
I wonder if they will say anything more. Also, I will probably not return to Battlefield 5 today, so I'm gonna turn it off.
I mean, deliver some remarks. I don't know that. I would certainly hope so. We are all set up.
Also, let me just keep looking at other stuff for a moment. Twitter.
Come out and make some comments. The world is watching. I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say the world is watching.
What the fuck?
Yes, and we've got to.
Are you kidding me?
Some type of news chopper. You know, the world media.
You go to bed now. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Have a good one. Yeah.
I'm keep trying to check my phone. Still pay attention, obviously.
Even stream bands is on it. Did she write anything on her Twitter? I'm pretty sure she did, right?
We are trying to get that information. I would certainly hope they would come out. They were
Fuck is this?
to do this now. This was not allowed during the trial, not at all. The judge said nothing. No interviews, no public statements.
I'm going to go offline for the next several weeks. As you may know, I'll be in Virginia, where I face my ex-husband, Johnny Depp, in court. Johnny suing me for an op-ed I wrote in the Washington, in which I recounted my experience of violence and domestic. I never named him, as I wrote about the price one paid for speaking out against men and up. Okay, shut the fuck. Okay, to be like, yes, I don't. You know what this is gonna? You know what this is gonna do?
$5 million. In civil case number CL.
You know what this will do? People are gonna be like, like those who were on Amber Heard's side will be like, look at this white, powerful man getting his way again because of his power, his reputation.
Some technical difficulties. Okay. We're having some technical difficulties apparently with that clip. So Anjanette, we were just talking about, yeah, we expect attorneys from both sides are going to come.
Alright. Anyway, we got the verdict. I'm happy. Yes, I supported Johnny Depp. Who the fuck cares? Oh, oh, oh! Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I was about to say, well, it's over, but
in real time.
I'm gonna go to the podium.
Nah.
And here they are approaching the
Jesus
podium.
Christ, these poor
Chen Chu,
people.
Camille Vasquez, the rest of the Johnny Depp legal team.
They're literally stars, man. Oh, man. They're all getting a pay raise now.
Hi, everyone. Today's verdict confirms what we have said from the beginning, that the claims against Johnny Depp are defamatory and unsupported by any evidence. We are grateful, so grateful to the jury for their careful deliberation, to the judge and the court staff who have devoted an enormous amount of time and resources towards this case.
Our judicial system is predicated on each person's right to have his or her case heard, and we were honored, truly honored, to assist Mr. Depp in ensuring that his case was fairly considered throughout the trial. We are also most pleased that the trial has resonated for so many people in the public who value truth and justice. Now that the jury has reached its conclusive verdict, it's time to turn the page and look to the future. Thank you all so much, and thanks to the jury.
Thank you so much.
Vasquez, have you spoken to Johnny? How is he feeling? How's Johnny feeling? Will Johnny and Amber ever speak to each other again? Vasquez, is this the end of the matter?
Fuck was that question? Will Johnny Depp ever speak to you again? I mean, why not?
Well, there you have it. Attorneys for Johnny Depp not taking any questions right now. They made a brief statement. They have gotten into their SUV. I can see a lot of movement behind me as crowds sort of gather to watch, presumably as their SUV starts to pull away. Cheers in their favor, questions being thrown at them. I heard someone say, will Johnny Depp and Amber Heard ever speak to each other again, to the attorneys? It's a good question, actually. And I guess that's it for now. Some of what they said, we are so grateful to the judge and jury. We were truly honored to assist Mr. Depp.
All right, but yeah, that's the end. I've heard everything I wanted to hear. Johnny Depp won. I'm kind of, I mean, again, I'm happy that that happened. Just going by what I've seen in this trial, I believe Johnny Depp, like, you know, he got fucked over in this relationship. I don't think he's like totally like he's not at fault for this relationship, right? There's always two. There's always two. And I'm pretty sure he did something in that relationship. But at the same time, I don't really think he like hit her, as she said. Obviously, I can't say for I mean, nobody can say for sure. Only these two people know 100% what happened in that relationship. But yeah, I'm happy it's over. Also sad that it's over, because now I've lost my TV show. And Anyway, that's it for me for today. I hope you all have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the time zone. We're gonna go to Gimme so I can like tell her how happy I am, I guess. Or not. And just again, as an information, I will not be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow I will be out because my company is like celebrating stuff, and yeah, that's like for the whole day, basically. I will not be here, but I hope to be back on Friday, and I might be on even earlier than usual because of that party, because I might not have to work afterwards. But I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. Anyway, see you next time. There's a Discord, there's a Twitter, there's all that kind of stuff. There's YouTube. So, yeah. See you next time. Bye.